Good morgen, Hagen. I'm Seraphim 190 This is my old aquarium. You can see how bulky and crappy it is. Welcome to my channel. This is my channel. It's not yours, but you could like and subscribe. I was a noob back then. I was Seraphim noob, and it wasn't very good. It was noisy and it was bulky. This contraption was my second version. It was pretty good, but still very noisy. So we're going to take the good bits out and we're going to make the best. We're going to make a third version. Look how simple this is. This is a very new contraption. It's very simple, as you can see. It's very silent. It only works when the fish go in, and it only makes the sound when the fish come out. Look. Shh. Do you hear that, guys? So it clicks when they come out, and they'll swim around for a while now. And then when they get collected, you will hear the sound again. If you'd like to know how this is built, we're going to do it very soon. Very soon. We're going to do a smaller version though, guys. That was way too big. It would take way too long. It's the same thing, but just smaller for the purpose of this tutorial. So we just have to find a nice space to start, and we will start, trust me. Okay, so these are the things we're going to need. We will need about 4 redstone pieces of dust, 1 comparator, 6 redstone torches, 1 repeater, a dropper, not a dispenser. Okay, so make sure it's a dropper, and some dirt, a block of choice, a bucket of water, some ice, and hoppers. You may only need 1 hopper, okay? I'm going to use 2 just for an example for this tutorial, but yeah, you only really need 1. So let's put them all into the dropper facing up, like this. Break away these blocks down here, and 1 underneath. So let's get out a redstone torch and place it here on the side. Break this block here so we can put a comparator facing out. Okay, a block on the top. Wait, break that. Okay, actually let's break underneath here, so we can put a repeater facing into that actual block with a redstone dust on the back of that repeater, like this. There we go. Now we can put a block on the top, and 1 up again, but on top of that, like this. So we can put a redstone torch on the end with a block on top, and 1 more torch here, and there we go. Okay, let's put the next droppers on the top of the previous dropper. So you want to crouch place and have it facing up. I'm going to use about 4. There we go. Okay, let's put another block right here on top of that torch. And put 1 block in the contraption. Now you want to break away a block here and here so you can get underneath, because you want to put 1 more torch right here to activate it. Now we're ready to go. So when you put another object in there, it will push the original one out. So we'll always have an object in there to begin with, basically. So if you imagine they're fish, and you have a couple of fish go in, you may find they will come out the top. Let's try that again. Make sure when you start it, you have an object in there already, so we've got no objects in there. Okay, put 1 object in there, and a few in here, and it will start to work. And the ones that come out the top will slide down the ice back into the hopper. So it will just go round and round. So that's the whole contraption, guys. If you know how to build the entirety of an aquarium, you probably don't need to go any further. But if you haven't built one before, I suggest you guys stick around so I can show you how to build the contraption itself. Okay, so what you want to do is put some ice blocks going towards your final hopper. In a stair-like manner, you want to kind of work your way back up to the very top dropper. Keep in mind, they look a lot like dispensers. You don't want to get mixed up or the whole machine won't work. Okay, so once you've gotten to the top, this is where you would have water coming out the top. So now you just want to put a frame around that so the water doesn't spill over the edge. So this is 1 column for the corner of the contraption, and another one here And now it's up to you guys how you want to design this and how big you want to build this. So the logic is to make sure the water flow comes all the way down. So you don't want to block off the flow. I'm going to use ice for the borders as well, guys, because it will be invisible once we're finished. Put some sand for the seabed, but we're also going to, or you know, the sand, and we're going to put dead bush on top of that and a vine on the ice like this. You're going to want two borders so that you can put water flow coming down from the top down to the bottom, but it won't be inside the aquarium. It will look like this when we're done. So let's fill in the gaps here where our contraption is so we can't see the redstone, and here you can see the frame that I built around it where I've put the lamps in. Well, that just has some water in it. Watch this. Don't melt your ice. Make sure it's far away enough that it won't melt. Okay, so I've made a trough here with water in it on the front of the contraption, and I put one bucket of water right on this block where I'm throwing the fish. And that one bucket of water went all the way down back to the original hopper. So as you can see, this makes the ice invisible. After the update, this no longer worked, but this is the only way you can do it, unfortunately. And there you go, guys. I put a window in the back so you can see with the sunlight, but I like this one a lot better. The bigger one is much better. It looks cooler, guys. You can see it as it comes all the way down. It makes a big round circle all the way back down to the bottom. And that's what you want, guys, because that looks pretty cool. So here we go. It makes the noise when the fish come out, like I say, and it only makes the noise when it collects them again. That is pretty cool. And it looks like an actual, factual aquarium. I'm pretty impressed. If you like my design, guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share my videos. And I will be encouraged to make another one in the next 5 hours. If I can get about 12 likes in the next 5 hours. Peace out, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Or later, in 5 hours. Bye.